Barry, you have to get food and sit down.
Easily visible.
Barry's a chowhound. We'll let him get a little food and then we'll begin. It's kind of like church. Most of you don't want to sit in the front. But I'm very pleased that you're all here this evening. Welcome to our rally and kickoff for the library campaign. We're going to start our evening's program. We'll keep it short, but we're going to start it with a video prepared by Sonia Walsh and paid for by the Friends of the Library. So Kelly's going to man the equipment here. We're thrilled to be able to take that out as we ask for donations and support for our project. I'd like to introduce a few people we have here tonight, experts that have helped us on our project. First is George Lawson, our space needs specialist. He has recently completed a space needs study for the entire city of Richmond, Virginia. So he comes here from far away and is able to, we'll talk to us just a little bit about the space needs process.
Thanks, Carol. It's so good to be back in Carroll. I'm from Ames, Iowa. I've been a librarian for 36 years. And well, this year will make the 19th year where I've been a full-time library building consultant. I've worked on 350, almost 400 projects now. I haven't counted them for a while, in 14 different states. And done 7 projects for the city of Omaha, 7 of their branches in Main Library. And I work with libraries, communities the size of Letts, Iowa, 388 people. So big and small and everything in between. I had a couple of thoughts I wanted to share with you tonight. That, libraries have done such a terrific job of changing with the community's expectations. They were early adapters of technology. Libraries were the first people out there that were adopting CD-ROM technology and online database searching back when other people didn't know what that was about. Libraries have done such a good job reaching out to our teens and providing programs that speak to emergent literacy for our youngest children, the toddlers and preschoolers. And I'd like to tell you what a common sense project this Carroll Public Library project is. Believe me, in those 350, 400 projects, I've been involved with some communities where money really wasn't an issue, but this project from the very beginning has been very common sense based, researched on best practices across the country, the collection size, the seating, the number of computers, the size of the children's room, all of those things were very carefully weighed and measured. And it wasn't like, there was no blue sky. The one thing that drives me crazy is what people talk about wish lists. No, I don't want to talk about that because we've got to make this project happen. We're not wishing upon the star. We want practical, solid solutions for community service. And I can tell you that if you build it, they will come. And this is Iowa. On a national basis, the average increase in use after you do a project like this is 35 to 50%. You saw the growth that's already happened thanks to the good management of the Library Board of Trustees and the library staff, the vision that they have for serving the Carroll community. With a project like this, the use of the library will permanently, not a one-time spike, not the first month or the second month, but forever increase by 35 to 50%, and then grow from there. So your return on your investment, I guarantee. I'm from Ames, and I don't know if any of you know the Ames community, but Ames has 2 big real estate typhoons, Hunziker and Furman, now it's Hunziker and Schloss Furman, and Friedrich. And Riley Friedrich is a good guy, and I know him. after we went from 15,000 to 50,000 square feet in Ames for our public library in 1985, I'm dating myself now, I was library director then. About a year after that project, Roddy Friedrich saw me on the street and said, you know, I've been meaning to tell you, George, when we're showing people the community, when we're trying to sell people on Ames, you know, of course we show them the university, but the very next place we take them is the public library. Nothing else makes as much difference to the families that are thinking about relocating their businesses as the public library and the wonderful facility that we've invested in. So it's as much about benign self-interest as it is investing in our children and in our educational well-being. So, Carol, I'm glad to be back in Carroll. And thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Thank you, George. Our next expert is Benny Sharp from FEH Architects.
I don't know about that expert thing, but I'll be pretty brief tonight. I'm with FEH Architects, and we are library design architects. We've been involved in over 40 library projects in Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Missouri. And we've done a wide range of projects from new buildings to additions to buildings to renovating old buildings and repurposing them for libraries. So we've kind of ran a gamut of projects. And this is a really interesting here, and I'm really excited about it. My wife tells me all the time that I'm really lucky that my clients don't know that I love doing public library design so much that I do it for free. Unfortunately, my partners don't concur with that point of view. But why do I have this passion for public libraries? It's because it's the one building type that touches the whole community. Everyone comes to the library no matter what their political views are, what their economic situation is, what their ethnic background is, what their age is. It serves everyone in the community from cradle to grave. And the library buildings and their architecture has a very positive impact on the community and the residents when it's completed. And that's very exciting. So why am I excited about this particular project? It's because I see it as a win-win project for Carroll. First of all, the library gets a new building, so they'll have adequate space for all of their programs, their collections, staff workspace, availability of technology to the community, lifelong learning opportunities. It's a really win situation for the library. In addition to that, it's a win situation for the city of Carroll because it allows them to take a site that's currently a brownfield site and renew that site or give it new life. So it creates an asset that's directly adjacent to the core area of downtown Carroll. So it's really a win situation for Carroll. So it really is a win-win situation. So from my perspective, this is the right project, it's in the right place, and this is the right time for it. And I really hope that we can all work together and make it a reality. Thanks.